roundabout. Okay, ready? Daphne, hörst du mich?
Ja.
Okay, good. Okay, then we're gonna start. Okay, good. Good. Yeah, welcome to our digital meeting, which is hosted by the German-Bulgarian Chamber of Industry and Commerce. Today with Daphne Hamann, coach and human resource consulting and owner of Khrisallis Coaching Zone in Bansko. The topic today will be communication in the complex world. Get inspired by the herd of horses, which will give us an interesting point of view within the sphere of human resource coaching and leadership. I also welcome our CEO, Dr. Mitko Vassilev, who is joining the webinar as well. My name is Carmen Struck. I'm the Deputy CEO of the German-Bulgarian Chamber of Industry and Commerce, and I'm really happy to moderate this webinar today. If you have any questions, please use the chat function, which is here on this small round button with a bubble. You can write your questions inside the chat functions, and I will structure them. And after the webinar, we have a Q&A session, so I will ask them towards Daphne. You might already notice that the webinar will be held in English, so we will also talk in English, and you can write please your questions in English in the chat function because I cannot read that much Bulgarian, so it would be really welcome to me that I will also get that in English. For a better quality, we would like to ask you to close your microphone and your camera so that will makes no noises in between and it will be easier for the entire webinar. This webinar will last 45 minutes, and Daphne will give us an insight into their leadership program, which she is leading with horses. And horses are very much empowering and inspiring to me and are very sensitive animals at the same time. So the general questions for the webinar will be, how can I get inspired by the herd of horses in these uncertain times? Because horses can teach us a lot of useful aspects. And maybe, or for sure, your work we remotely will be in distance right now with your team, and you will have to keep connected with your entire team members, and you have to keep them motivated. So the question to Daphne is also, how can you get experience effective communication as a managing director or human resource manager? And the horses have got a clear answer. So how that gonna look like, we will hear in a few minutes. And now I would like to give the word to Daphne for her personal introduction, please.
Hi, everybody. Thank you, Carmen, for the introduction. Hi, Dr. Vassilev. Thank you for giving me the opportunity to be with you today. I'm really, really glad. And you already said a lot, Carmen. Thank you. So I'm Daphne. I'm from Germany, but I'm living now in Bulgaria for a bit more than 4 years. Beautiful Bulgaria, by the way, because I really like very much this country. And I am the founder of Khrisallis Coaching Zone. I'm a Bukefar certified coach and as well a whole dream license partner. I will tell you a little bit more later about this organization, this German-based organization. And I hope you will enjoy this small introduction to the horse-assisted education or coaching. There are many ways to name it. You will have one other screen that is with the name Kadal Wakil, with my partner. He is behind with Simona, who is one of our customers today. She's she's an individual customer coming on her own. She is seeking a little bit of personal development. So we are here more than 1 hour now. So they are working behind me. So you can have a little bit of a look at what is happening behind me, which is sometimes very interesting. And sorry, this is Castor as well. And sometimes he's missing his herd, who is outside in the field. So sometimes, yeah, he's making a little bit of noise, so I apologize for that in advance. Okay. Carmen?
Yes, okay, good. Thank you, Daphne, for your introduction words. So, what is actually horse-assisted coaching, and when it is attended, for whom is it good for?
Okay, this is a very big question because not a lot of people are knowing about this new sort of training. What I will first tell you is it's what it is not. So as you can see behind me, it's not about riding on a horse. We never ride on a horse during our training, and you don't need any experience. As well, it's not a PowerPoint training. We don't use that. This is not a classical classroom. So, and neither it is a therapy. Most of the people have heard before this kind of sessions with therapy for children with problems, etc. It is not. It's therapeutic, but we are not a therapist. So it's a training in a barn, simply, and it's an experiential practice. So what we do is we put you in interaction with a horse or horses, depending on the exercises, and as you can see, on ground. And during this interaction, we give you space for more self-awareness, emotional intelligence growth, and most of all, we allow you to do mistakes. Because with these mistakes, you can learn how to act differently. Because as you may know, sometimes we tend to do the same mistakes again and again. So we give a space here to test some new things for you. You can try as much as you want. This is the beauty of the concept, and because the horse, he will have no judgment. He will not tell you, oh, this is wrong, or oh yes, this is right what you are doing. This is not working like that. He will mainly reflect what you are feeling. So he's more like acting as a mirror. And like a reading, yeah, he is gently reading you and giving you, for yourself, answers. You were asking who are our customers, who are we dealing with? We are mainly, I mean, we have chosen to dedicate our activity to the corporate clients. So we are in contact with CEOs, as you said, with HR decision makers. We had some startups as well, and as a Simona, we have individual people who are coming as well to us. So far in Bulgaria, we are usually dealing with the leaders and the senior manager first, and then when they are happy, they are most of the time, they bring us or trust us their teams. So this is something we do as well. And the main topic we are working with our customers is communication, negotiation, conflict management, change management, turnover reduction, sales increase, creativity, which is much needed in companies. And what I can say as well is that we are working in Sofia, in Plovdiv, and in Bansko.
Great. So definitely for me would be also for the participants maybe interesting, why horses? What can we learn from them and how it might help us being a leader or a human resource manager or even a team leader? What can we learn from the horses?
Yes, so this is a question we get asked very often, as you can imagine. So horses are prey animals. It means they are flying animals that are on Earth for more than 65 million years. We are only 200,000 as Homo sapiens. So they have developed ultra-sensitive capacities for their surviving, for their everyday surviving in the wilderness, and they are acting with us this long. So we are like friends for a long time. They know us very, very well and very good. And what is interesting with horses is that they are living in a herd system. So it's very interesting when we have groups coming here for them to observe them. because they can find a lot of similarities and a lot of inspiration. So the way they are acting with each other, who is the leader, how many leaders are in the horse. So I'm not going to reveal all our, let's say, secrets, but there are very interesting things that you can bring back to your office on the next Monday when you are back at work. When we start to interact with horses, and when we enter in their space, they accept us immediately as part of the herd. So they let us know be part of the herd. But what you have to do as a human, you have to find your place immediately in this organization, especially if you want to do something with them. That means you will have to find ways or the resources, to take over the leadership. Within I mean, there are only one horse, but if you have 4, 5, or 6 horses in this space, you have to find a way to take over and let them do what we will tell you as an exercise. So this is a very, very interesting topic to discuss with the teams. Most of the time, we will bring one volunteer inside to test some running a project, which is really, really interesting. This is what Simona did earlier. So what we will observe will be your behavior. Maybe we will find out that you have some patterns and some habits. But most of all, we will ask you about the emotions that you get inside. How you deal with it, how you feel, and share it with your colleagues as well, which is quite important, and maybe we don't do enough in companies. We, as facilitator or as coach, we ensure inside this space, of course, a safe environment. We are here, of course, for your safety and security. And there are, of course, some rules to respect, like not going behind the horse. Very simple and very easy to follow. And we make sure that you can access to these new possibilities. I was telling you before about trying new things. We give the space and the time for that. And I said before, there is no wrong and no right in this kind of exercise. But still, you will feel a lot of pressure, which is good as well, because you have to go out a little bit of your comfort zone. And you have to be aware of yourself and the connection you get with the horse. The horse will act with you with a lot of empathy. You will absolutely not care about the car you came in, what kind of diploma you have, or what is the position in your company. This one is really not important for him. What is important for the horse is to see you through yourself. It's distracting me. And how authentic you are. The interesting thing with horses is you cannot pretend, you cannot lie. You have to be yourself.
That's right. Okay, great. And a special question according to the recent situation, how can horses help us with COVID-19, the situation? And I think Daphne prepared for that video, and Lubasha is sharing it. According to the internet connection, it is not like a video, it's more like pictures coming from one picture to another, but just you can just keep to the pictures and then we will explain it then what actually happens on the pictures.
Okay, for those who are interested, I will download it to YouTube so you can see it afterwards, and I will put as well some explanation. So what we can as well say about the work we're doing with horses is that we work with metaphors. So basically what we did in this video, we put a ball in the space where the horse were, and the ball is representing for us, we decided to represent it as a COVID. So as you see, at the first, it sparks a huge wave into the group, and And the first reaction was to run away for that, because they thought it was like a danger. So first of the wave, then running away, and maybe as you can see on the video, it a little bit of aggressivity came up, and they still wanted to go a little bit to see, but they were very agitated. So I think it was quite a similarity when I think it was on the 13th of March when the lockdown came here. Everybody was a little bit worried, and it felt like everybody was running around, going to the shop to make some groceries, etc. So this is a good way now to see how they reacted afterwards. So slowly, they as you can see, they stick together. They stay in a group. They tend to stay together, and it's sometimes like they're communicating in between just to see, what are we going to do now about that? And you can feel they calm down. They still look at this, but feel apparently much better with it. So what we can see from this group of horses, they live in the moment. So they are, let's say, they are able to get over this fear very quickly. Here they are doing a meeting just to decide what they have to do next. I like this scene, actually. And as I like to say, they actually go back to grazing, because their daily duty, the main duty, or the main thing they do during the day is grazing. So they know the threat is still here, the ball is there, but they will go back to what they have to do. So they keep interacting with each other. And later in the last scene, you will see that they're even able to get relaxed. So what we could observe, acknowledge about what happened. So this is one of the first steps they did, making a fast analysis, dealing with it quickly and go back to the essential. Horses can help us to learn to identify our emotions, which could in this case be anxiety or fear, to accept them and to understand them. So you can get out of this state, bring back to you your balance and peace. And as well, you can help other people you are working with to get out of this state and bring back very quickly balance and peace. This, we name it emotional agility. So if you are able to look at the movie on one straight and not like a picture, you will maybe better understand what I'm talking about. I don't know if it's still very long, the movie. How many minutes?
That can Lubasha. It's about.
Oh, it's almost finished. Yeah.
Yeah, it's 30 seconds.
Okay, maybe if we can just let it run so you can see the last scene about the relaxing, because I like this one as well, and we can maybe pass to the next question if you want, Carmen.
Yeah, but they stick to the team. They are not like really separating, but they are sticking to the team. They are kind of group.
Exactly. You see the relaxing part?
And we have some really interesting horses which are interested in the ball actually, and they go forward. The others stick to the back a little bit. So all the interesting ones are in the front.
Exactly.
So we also have it in the team actually. Yes, we have people who are really like thinking about new things and so on, and the others are a little bit in the background, and so it's a little bit like the team at work actually.
Actually, everybody has a role, but they are still protecting each other, which is really good.
Yeah. Okay, thank you. So actually, being out, you have seen also on the video that some horses are like being out of the comfort zone at the beginning. We suddenly have, we suddenly have to work from home or communicate through screens or wearing a mask, which is covering our almost half of the face. And so we meet each other only with through digital video conferences or webinars, or even wearing a mask when by face-to-face meetings. So that is also a question: how can we better deal with our communication right now?
Okay, I'm trying to put this one just to show you how difficult it is to, you don't know if I'm smiling, if, okay, maybe you would see that I'm not very happy there now, but yeah, I think this mask is really annoying for the communication. 1 second. So it is more than ever now very, very, very important to have a clear communication and guideline. As you may know, our verbal communication represents only 70% of what we are saying. So the rest is body language, mimic, attitude, eyes, and hand position. So sounds really complicated through a screen or a mask, I find it. So to better feel a communication, we have a very nice exercise that is named distance and nearness. We were talking about that earlier with Carmen. She was very interested about that. And this is an exercise from our leadership program. And it's about how can we convince a horse to follow you without, of course, speaking to him. I mean, you can speak with him, but he is not able to understand our verbal communication. So we have to find ways, other ways within ourselves, find the resources to convince him to keep the distance at some point. And when you want to have this, the nearness, okay, to tell him now you can come to me and we can run a project or go somewhere or whatever you want to do with someone. So this is about gaining trust and respect without pressure. Thank you, Castor. How do we make clear that sometimes we need a distance? For those who are working remotely, maybe you have some team members that are calling you 10 times a day. How do you make them understand gently that 10 times maybe is a little bit too much? And on the other side, there are others, you don't hear about them anymore. They are like disappeared. So you want them to bring them back in the group just to be sure they are in the line with the other team. So you will have to have a lot of self-confidence to challenge this exercise. And I think we will ask Simona now, maybe if you want, if you have a little bit of time to spend with us,
sure.
just for her to show us how she can do it. Hi, Simona.
Hello. Hi, everybody.
So, not sure she, yeah, okay. Would you like her to, can you ask her to make the distance and nearness exercise so that we can show our participants?
He is already interested in.
Apparently, yeah. As you can see, we are working with mask, so we are applying to the new rules when you're being with other people you are not living with. And I'll let you follow now what she's doing. Here she is doing the distance. She has one tool that helps her to keep the distance with Castor. And she's trying to give the right energy to make him move. And just to let you know, before Simona arrived this afternoon, she never interacted with horses before. Oh, this is really beautiful. Now she's asking him, without any lead rope, to follow him.
It looks easy, but I know it's really difficult.
She got a little bit disconnected now, but yeah, she got him back. She's quite confident because of the first exercise she made this early afternoon. Yeah, she's now able to have a lot of self-confidence. Wow, I'm really proud of her.
Great job.
She cannot get enough of it. Huh? Lost her. Oh, here she is. So we will ask her to come to us and just to ask her briefly how she liked this exercise or not. But seeing from her smile, I think she liked it a lot. So as well. So she said she's proud. Yeah, we will keep the distance. Can you hear her, Carmen?
A little. It's a little bit not that
Okay.
loud, but,
okay. In case you don't understand her, you just let me know. Okay.
okay.
So, feel after this exercise.
Daphne, you have to tell us what she said. It's really not that loud.
Oh, okay. One second. Speak in the microphone.
So I was saying that after this exercise, I felt more, relaxed and more confident because at first when I get with the horse, it's a big animal and you're like, wow, what's gonna happen? But when you show your confidence and like that you want to lead and he really connects with you and start to follow and you see like he stop and after you see that you have the control, it's very nice. That's why I said I'm proud of both of us. Yes, that's my intention now. Yes, and comparing with the 4 horses, it's more comfortable. Yes. Yes, for sure. Yes.
You want Betty to tell us more and why you coaching?
So I'm Simona. I have a pastry shop here in Razlog, where we are. I have a lot of doubts at the moment with my company because we want to grow a little bit or big. Yes, see, I'm doubting all the time. So with those exercises, actually, and so with the one I told you, like when we walking, and if you show the horse you're doubting, he's get confused. So that was a good thing to know that I need to be more confident with work and just, if you get the decision, you just follow it and you just don't doubt at all. So it was very good exercise.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, Simona,
Thank
for
you, Simona.
inspiring us.
Yes, I think it was really powerful.
Yes, great. So coming back to these questions according to distance in leadership. So how can we lead actually in distance? Because right now everybody has home office or like having business across borders. One is in France, one is in Italy, and one is in Bulgaria or even in Germany. So how we can keep the distance as a leader, and also how we can keep the team familiar, like this family feeling which we have in the team. So in these uncertain times, so how can we do that? It's my other questions. And what kind of experience do you have, Daphne, in that?
Yeah. Clearly, you have to be clear. If you are not clear about what you want, the person who is like you are in Germany, we are in Bulgaria, you will not able to understand it. And for that, maybe at some point you have to, as she said, of course, it's about the self-confidence, but as well you have to show you true you as well. People have this confidence and they know you are there. They know they can come to you. You know, and experience, it's really crazy to say, but you have to come to experience it here, and then you will really understand. Because as she said, I mean, and as I said, she never interacted with the horses, and the horses seemed really big to her. She was really scared at the beginning, and looked at her now. Look at the position of her body as well. I mean, if you sit in front of your screen and you are like this, it will not work. If you want to show something to your team, you have even, you know, to show it from your body as well. So yeah, this is the small insight I could give.
Ah, great. And so, do you have like one essential recommendation, so to speak? I always heard from your words that you said, okay, you have to be straight. And as Simona said, looked like she walked straight and just confident in going in front of the horse, which is probably 600 kilos or something like that. Yeah. Do you have one essential recommendation, so to speak, for a manager leading from a distance?
Yes. It should be. Sorry, I got lost with my note. Yeah, you have to get to recenter yourself, as we saw it earlier with the herd as well on the video, and I think it is as well about breathing. Many times I ask the leaders that are coming here, when was the last time you were aware of your breathing? And the answer is most of the time they can't remember. So if you forget yourself about how you're breathing, how you're feeling, how you are acting, it's really difficult to pass the clear message actually.
Okay. And just for the participants, it's now starting the time for writing question into the chat. I have few more questions, but you can also write your recommendations, your questions, or whatever you would like to share with us within the chat. You can think about it if you have any other questions to Daphne, and I will go on with the next questions. I see Simona is having these coaching right now. So do you have any upcoming events, Daphne?
Yes. Actually, I was mentioning that we are part of an international organization. This organization is the EHAE, who is based in Germany. So this is regrouping all the coaches around the world. We are almost 546 countries. And we have decided and declared that the first week of June will be the week for horse-assisted education. So in this frame, we have decided to organize a live digital demo. So So if you would like to attend, to go through all our leadership program, it will last at least 3 hours. Let us know, and through your email we will send you an invitation, or we make some communication on LinkedIn as well about that. And it could be really interesting for HR to have a look at it, what it is really.
And so it will be on the 2nd of June. Yes.
Yes. Yeah. From 9 to 12, so we will be at the same place here, and we will go through the whole. I mean, depending on the questions we will have in between, we will try to make it interactive. That means we will ask some questions. You will have a possibility to answer a question. I mean, we will make some kind of poll. So we have answer A, B, and C, and you will have to choose or to guess what will be the answers. So it will be interactive as well. So like you would be here. I mean, we would love you to be here, but we cannot have groups so far.
And if you have like present coaching teams, how many participants can you host in one group, for instance? Maybe interesting also for companies who are presented here in participants. So how many people for one group can you host actually?
Exactly. So we go from 1 person, 2 person. Maximum to ensure a nice and good training would be 12 persons. Of course, if you have a team where there are 13 or 14 people, we can arrange, but I would say the quality will not be the same. That would mean, for example, that not each individual or each participant could have a personal interaction with the horses. And for us, it's important to be sure that everyone has a chance to go inside there and have an interaction with the horse. So then it's better to split the groups, and at the end we can make a final with the whole group. But 12 would be the maximum.
And how long lasts the training? How many days?
So we're offering 1-day training. Ideally, 2-day training are very nice as well, because this allow teams on the 2nd day to work on a real project that we can develop with the help of the horses as well. So, but still, we can as well organize for half-day training. But 1 or 2 days is really a nice start.
And what is the sequence of the event during a standard coaching day, for instance? How they look like?
Okay. Actually, we're starting before the day of the training. We are most of the time 1 or 2 weeks before the training. We are sitting with the team leader or the manager or the CEO, the one who ordered this training. We sit together and we dig into what they really want to achieve. So we really spend a lot of time defining what should happen during the training. And then most of the time people are nice enough to Bansko. They like to come to Bansko, which is nice for us. It's not that we don't like Sofia or Plovdiv, but the environment is really, really nice here. And we let them come quite early in the morning, and we're offering actually, if I can show you very quickly, a nice environment. We most of the time put here a meeting room with some hay where you can sit on, so it's very comfortable. We have a tent here where we have the catering as well, so you will get the whole day long coffee and tea. And from Simona, she said she has a bakery, so I can tell you it's a very good bakery. So you will get as well something to eat. And just to show you the environment where you could spend the day. Unfortunately, the horses are gone now. But here is where they usually are. Unfortunately, the weather is not so good today. But when the weather is really good, it's a really nice place to be.
Yeah, that's right. So I have one last question. Maybe also the participants ask themselves, okay, I haven't worked with horses before, or because they're really, really big, they are like, and also they have a lot of kilos. So is it actually dangerous or when working with them, or are there any risks?
No, absolutely not. I mean, I'm working with people who are doing this activity maybe 15 years. I've never heard about any accident. I mean, we are very careful, of course. We are in charge of the safety of our participants. So we do a small introduction at the beginning of not going behind the horse and how the horse see us with their eyes, because they have the eyes on the side, etc. And from that, no, it's absolutely not dangerous. And most of the time, when people are leaving the barn, they are absolutely in love with all the horses, and they want to take them back home, and they want to buy a horse. It's really funny and really, really nice.
Okay, thank you, Daphne.
And if I can just, we take, of course, an insurance. We have an agreement with an insurance company as well, so everything is covered, and we are taking care of that.
Okay, great. So I would like now the participants, if they have any questions, please write them now in the chat. If you have. But I also think it's really interesting, a different way of coaching, and it's like something really experiential, which is really making an experience. And it's, I think, working with horses, it also turns, it makes some changes in your with you, more or less. I think it's my personal opinion.
Definitely, and you're right to say that, because sometimes, of course, we have teams coming, and there are one or two persons who are not really into it, and really thinking, oh, what is this stuff with the horses? I'm sure it's not working. And I mean, I can understand that. Difficult to understand it really, but after a few hours, believe me, they change completely their mind. I've never heard about someone who was like, oh no, it's not for me, or it's impossible that horses are not touching you. Believe me.
Yeah. I'm seeing that we have no questions right now. So would you like to, because it's 45 minutes now, would you have some closing words, Daphne?
Yeah. Thank you.
We have one. Oh, sorry, we have one question. So for the last second, what is the most important thing we have to know if we work and want to have fun with horses? Mr. Vasiliev is asking. What is the most important thing when we would like to work with horses and would we like to have fun with them? I learned that the horses do not really have fun. That is something which humans think that horses have fun when doing, but they have fun when they are on the field and eating some grass. They have fun, but the other things are more or less for humans.
No, to be honest, I mean, the horses we are working here with, there are horses that are rided a lot. I mean, there are kids coming and sometimes adults, and I mean, in the summer they spend a lot of time turning around in the arena over there, and I have the feeling when they are with us, they enjoy it a lot actually, because it's something different, and I think they feel that they are doing us good. So, and again, be yourself, and they will really enjoy.
Good. So,
Super.
good. So if you have any other questions, you can also get in direct contact with Daphne Hamann, and your closing words then, please.
Exactly. Do not hesitate to contact us. We will be more than happy. Yeah, I want really to thank everybody for attending this this webinar. It was very good. Yeah, a big enjoyment for us to have you today here in Razlog, and I hope you liked it, and I hope you want to know more about it, and maybe the secret is to love them.
Secret
Yeah,
to love
exactly.
them, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Thank you very much for this opportunity, and I really do hope to see you very, very, very soon. And I
There's
wish.
another
Oh,
question I'm reading from Georgi Dimitrov. He is asking, is it so that the horses recognize the leader naturally? So even on the horse races, the horses know which one to lead.
of course, yes, they recognize, let's say, each other. But if you do not act as a leader, you will not be the leader very long. So yeah, they have. I mean, it is a good thing with the horses and in the system how they are living in the herd. First of all, the leader, he is not taking this place. He is actually elected. He is elected because of his experience in the horse herd, because of his age, and because he has this knowledge of where the dangers are, where there are the best grass, where are the good water. So they elect this horse who will be the leader of the herd. Actually, I will give you a small secret. Actually, there is not only one leader in the horse herd. Actually, there are two. There are the mare with the female horse who will be at the front of the herd, who give the direction of where they are going. And secondly, there will be the stallion who will be at the back of the herd for the protection, to make sure that everybody is here in the herd. But still, all the members of the herd have a role, and a role for the protection. So yes, this is a little secret I give usually during the trainings.
Yes, and he's writing, if they are left alone without a rider, they will let the one to lead. They will let the one to lead. They are left alone.
Yes. You mean only the horses only without humans?
Yeah, without a rider, yeah.
Actually, they don't need us, for sure. Yeah. That's for sure, yeah.
I have a picture actually which is showing, I can just put it in the camera, from the question which Mr. Dimitrov asked before, does the horse recognizes the leader actually? And I have got a small daughter and a big daughter, and the big daughter is really like having the tone, and the small one is like, it's okay, but you can see what the horse is doing when the small one is sitting on the horse. He's like grazing, he likes to eat grass and so on. It's look like that. He's always having the head down, and my big one is like having like it's always like having just him just riding, it's like, and you see the difference. The small one is like not really acting as a leader, and he is just grazing every time.
Exactly. Actually, if you would put a pony in this herd we have usually behind me, which are horses, if you put a pony, there is a big chance that the pony will take the leadership, and he is the smallest. Yeah, funny thing.
That's right. Okay, Daphne, thank you very much for sharing this great experience, and also to big thank on Simona for this demonstration with the horse. I forgot the name, but it's really great to have a really practical example. And I also thank my colleague Lubasha for hosting all the technical part today. So I wish you a nice day in Bansko, and enjoy the afternoon with the coaching with Simona as well.
Bye-bye.
Thank you. So
Yeah.
have a nice afternoon. Bye-bye.
Okay, bye-bye. Thank you.
Bye. Thank you. Till next time.